Rview.
Hi, welcome to Review. I'm Nadia.
And I'm Phil, and today we are going to be reviewing The Taking of Pelham123. Basically, this film is about a subway hijacking, New York subway hijacking, starring John Travolta and Denzel Washington. And it basically follows John Travolta, or the character's name Ryder's effort to strike up negotiations via Denzel Washington's character, making all these kind of deals with New York City, police, mayor, basically trying to get what he wants. And there's a whole other plot beneath that going on, but we will get onto that in due time. Okay, so Nadia, acting in this film, what did you think?
I thought the acting was good. It was stellar. I like Denzel Washington. I rate him as an actor. I think he's awesome.
The first thing I noticed about this film is, weren't John Travolta and Denzel Washington, weren't they kind of fat?
Oh yeah. Apparently Denzel put on like 20 pounds or something, or 30 pounds. Quite a lot of weight for this to be the... But I don't think John Travolta actually put on weight for this. I think he's just actually
I don't know, he looked
a
quite
bit
chubby.
fat, yes.
I think when they came up to these guys for this, they would have been like, "Hey guys, guess what? We've got a role for you." And the good part is, you get to eat nothing but cake for the next 3 months, solid.
Not you, John. Not you. No, John. Maybe you should lay off the cake a bit. We want you to. Or maybe they went to Denzel. Hey, you see, John? Well, we want you to look like him without the gay mustache beard thing going on.
But yeah, I mean, and I think the supporting cast was okay.
Yeah. Oh, it had the soprano guy.
Oh yeah, it's the mayor. Yeah, he was
Yes,
alright.
Good mayor. I sort of hated him as a mayor, so he was good, I guess, right?
Yeah, he was good. I mean, I think there was good character development with him as well, because he was started off as a bit of like, oh, we hate him, and then in the end it was kind of like, yeah, you're okay. But this is the thing, I'm just gonna say it right now, I don't like John Travolta.
I don't like John Travolta.
Gets on my nerves. The man, I can't stand him. He's annoying. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, John Travolta, even though I hate his guts, I really liked him in this film. I thought it was really good.
Didn't, to be honest. Didn't you sort of get, like, as a whole, this film could have been easily made in 1996? That kind of 90s action movie about.
Yes, if it weren't for the very, very high-tech New York City.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I don't know, it seems
room.
like it could have easily worked in a kind of speed way.
I know exactly what you mean. It could, but then I mean, this is a remake.
Really like
so.
it. It seemed out of place. It seems out of place nowadays, I think.
I don't know. I mean, because it goes hand in hand with that whole terrorism thing. But then like, there's a point that's raised. Oh, they're not terrorists. Then Denzel Washington's wife, says, well, if they're waving a gun down there, then yes, they
They're
are.
terrorists because they're terrorising people.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that's a good message. That's a positive message. Like you don't just have to be
A foreigner to be a terrorist.
Exactly.
So
that's good point. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot to like in this film, I think, personally, which really kind of impressed me. And there was a lot of like psychological drama in there as well.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of psychological drama though, to be
Not on
honest.
an extreme sense. It wasn't like overly done psychological drama. It was just a bit like between Denzel Washington and John Travolta. It was good.
Can I just say, my favourite part in the film peaked at the opening
I think
credits.
it's a bit hard.
Where it was doing the credits and it was playing 99 Problems by Jay-Z. That was the best part of the film. It's a good song and it went with all like the cool, it could have made a video. It sort of went along with the Jay-Z video, that if you happened to have seen it. But that was the best part of the film, I thought, because the music was good and the rest of it was like meh, and I got a bit bored overall, to be honest.
I do think that's kind of a bit harsh. I mean, I like the character development in this, and I like the kind of mysterious things like Denzel Washington's character. You've got the kind of thing going on, not during the plot for anyone, but it's revealed pretty early on that he's in trouble for taking a bribe. Did he do it? Didn't he do it? And they got the kind of like psychological drama.
I don't know, because like all the time I was sort of watching it, I sort of thought I could be watching like Denzel Washington as a reminder of shit, I could be watching any other good film that Denzel Washington is in at the moment, but instead I'm watching this, which I'm not really enjoying, and I was sort of wishing it would hurry up a bit. It's a bit cliche.
I didn't look at my watch once in this film. There wasn't a lot of action in it. That wasn't a bad thing for me, because I think quite a lot of the action happened on, again, like a kind of psychological thing. I think it's kept nice pace. There was a few silly things in, like towards the end, they were just throwing in like really random car crashes for no reason. What was all that about? It was like, pack it in, because it's not going to happen like anywhere else, so we need to get that action in there now.
Yeah, you could tell they're doing it. Action, quickly, we need to get some action so that people will like it. Which sort of doesn't really bring us onto, but I'll bring us onto it anyway. What was your favourite line in the film, Phil?
Best line in this film. There was an awesome line. The line where it like comes up and goes, oh, he's got a sexy voice. He'd be my bitch in prison.
Yeah,
I like that.
I
That was a
agree
good
with
line. How
there,
about you?
Phil. I like that line. But my favourite line was when John Travolta says, lick my bumhole, motherfucker. But the bumhole stood out for me. It really did, because I was thinking bumhole. It doesn't, I don't know, do Americans say bumhole? I haven't really heard many Americans say
They don't say bum,
bumhole
do they?
before.
They go butt or like ass.
Yeah, exactly. Do they say bum? Except for I thought that they meant bum as in, tramp.
Oh, yeah.
I liked it anyway and it stood out. I don't know, it's bad that bumhole stood out for me, but it did somehow. Wait, that sounds horrible. No, bumhole didn't stand out for me, but it stuck out in the script.
Yeah, motherfucker and fucker. There was a lot of that, especially from John Travolta. I don't think he can be in a film without saying it. Like, at least I think he's got like kind of a quote where he has to fill for saying it when he's on
I can't
screen.
remember him saying it in Look Who's Talking, or Look Who's Talking Too, or Look Who's Talking Now with the dogs. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
So where the dogs start talking as well.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you're missing out, Phil.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't sound that convinced, but honestly, good film. Not as good as the first two, obviously. Sort of like Die Hard.
No, but I did think John Travolta was good in this. I thought he was especially good at like coming off as crazy. I thought it was good character development for him. Like with the whole, oh, he's Catholic and possibly gay.
I don't know, it's like really annoying that like he's Catholic, he believes in the original sin. I don't know, it seemed really contrived, the whole thing, like, oh, he's the evil bad guy, he's angry, but he sort of can relate to, he's friends with Denzel. It just seemed really cliche.
I do see what you mean. Now you say it does seem a bit contrived, but no, I thought I liked it, and I liked the whole kind of, you couldn't quite see through Denzel Washington's character. You couldn't quite know if he had taken that bribe, if he hadn't taken that bribe. You couldn't see on what level he was kind of getting into Ryder's head. So I thought it was kind of good from that perspective.
Yeah, I think overall Denzel was like, he made the film. If they had just some like random shit actor in his role, it would have been.
Yeah, it would have failed. I mean, there was good little, like I said, there's good psychological moments in this, like the deal that they struck up, where the mayor has to make a deal to trade in his own custody with those of the passengers on the subway.
But at the end of the day, he's like, what, as John Travolta said, who cares about him? Loads of people wouldn't mind it.
Exactly. Which brings
us
on
on to, if Boris Johnson did the same thing, would the people of London give a shit? Would they say, no, not Boris? Or, yeah, let's swap Boris.
Exactly. People of London, a tube train has just been hijacked. Boris Johnson has been offered a place on that tube to save all of the people on the tube. Would you care? Should he do it? Would you do it? Review. We want to hear your answers.
Yeah, you can email us to re-view@live.co.uk with the answer to that. Phil, what would you say? Save Boris, yes or no?
I think Boris would have the self-respect to give himself up. And if it were me, I think I'd probably be very scared to do it too.
I wouldn't want Boris to go, you know. I think that he probably would put himself forward to do it, but I'd say no, Boris, don't go.
A tube full of people in exchange for Boris Johnson? I mean, I know he's a ledge, but...
Yeah, but you know what? They're probably full of boring people.
Mind you, if it was the people on that train, I would happily give them up, because they were, every single one of them, an annoying character. From that really irritating girlfriend who didn't know when to shut up, to that...
the little boy.
They were all just really into that guy and the kid.
Kids are always annoying in films.
Yeah, but I think for that particular train, no, Boris, you can stay. But for any other train...
Yeah, if I was on the train, I'd be like, yeah, you know what, Boris, you should, like, it's your job to put yourself forward. Otherwise, I'd be like, yeah, you can't let the terrorists win.
Don't negotiate with terrorists. No, it's good. I mean, there was a whole good like underplot with this film that I thought went really well. I mean, I'm not going to give too much away, but there's a lot more going on than kind of what is first date. I mean, not a whole lot. It's not going to blow your mind.
I guess even though I have sort of moaned about it and said it was cliche, I guess like the whole like Denzel Washington. What was his character's name, by the way?
Grover.
Well, Grover's like little side plot like was also kind of interesting. Like, why does his boss hate him? Or like, it wasn't just the usual like, hey, he's the good guy in this.
I mean, yeah, because that's like, I guess that's it. He's kind of, you're not entirely sure. I mean, he is the good guy, but you're not entirely sure if he's
exactly,
good guy.
Which is whereas if it was made in the 90s and it would have been like, say, Will Smith as Denzel Washington for some reason, like 3 Men in Black or something, he would have been like had cool little wisecracks and he would have been funny and he would have been really cool and everyone would love him and it'd be 100% good.
But then he wouldn't be negotiating with terrorists.
That's
because
true.
you don't negotiate with terrorists. So a wrap up on Pelham123. What did you think? A star rating.
Star rating, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't really go and rush out and see it again, but it's kind of okay if you've nothing better to do in your
I
life.
disagree. See, for me, this film had everything. Well, not everything I was looking for, but this film certainly kind of met everything, met all the expectations. I mean, I liked, like I said again and again, I liked the psychological drama. I liked the character development. I liked some of the shots were really good. Like there's a shot through a crosshair where you could, like still kind of hear the guy's voice even though it wasn't technically on screen. And you know, some of it was a bit contrived, as I said. But I never looked at me watch once, so I'm gonna give this bad boy 4 stars out of 5. 4 stars. So which gives Pelham123 an average rating of 3 stars, 3 review stars.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I would just advise anyone to go and watch any other Denzel Washington film instead of this, including Deja Vu, which is really, really shit. But it's kind of good to watch because it's so shit, whereas this is just a bit like, meh.
However, if you've got expectations of John Travolta, I don't think you'll be disappointed. And if you've got expectations of John Travolta not being very good like I did, you'll be pleasantly surprised, even though he does have an atrocious
Look Who's
mustache.
Talking. Go and watch Look Who's Talking. You'll have a whale of a time. You'll have a ball. And then watch the second one the next day. And have like a little festival of Look Who's Talking. Look Who's Talking 2. It'll be amazing. And you'll be happy.
So, that's today's show.
Remember to answer the question.
Yes, re-review. So post, comment, reply, and subscribe, and email. And, you know, we might be addressing those questions in the next review, if you're lucky.
And the email address, once more with feeling, was re-view@live.co.uk.
So, that's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
So don't forget to tune in for our next review, and we will see you next time. Catch you later.
Laters. Do 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 do. Boo. Have you got it yet?